and welcome back to my YouTube channel. On my first video, I did not introduce myself, so I just thought that maybe I should come on here and just introduce myself and just tell you guys who I am and what this channel is going to be all about. And I think on this particular video, I'm just going to be taking you through my entire Take a Lot journey, where I started, when I started, where I'm currently at right now, and how I plan on taking my business forward. So my name is Gundo, and I am a full-time mining engineer. And I double up or triple up as many other things in between. And one other thing that I do is selling on e-commerce or being running an e-commerce store through the TakeALOT platform. So this is where my journey started. I started selling on TakeALOT in the year 2023 when I was going on maternity at my work. So I basically wanted a business that can allow me run it while I'm home or on my maternity period. And I knew that I have 4 months with a baby. I should be able to run this TakeALOT business and just see how far it goes, right? So when I started, I remember I started very well in March. I was on maternity in April. I started in March just to set up everything, to send through my application and TakeALOT, and it didn't take long for them to approve my application. Like right now, people are saying that they've been experiencing so many challenges of them getting rejected by TakeALOT to sell. But with my case, it was very quick. I think maybe at that time they were still looking for a lot of sellers to sell on their platform. So it was very quick for me to be approved and accepted on the platform. The products that I wanted to sell, when I applied, I had one product in mind which was inspired by the journey that I was going through at the time, which was the maternity period. I I remember before I went on maternity, I was on a quest to look for a breast pump, but I was looking for a particular one that you put a wearable breast pump where you put in your like bra, your wearable bra, and then it just pumps without you holding anything. So you just put and then it pumps milk. So that's what I was looking for myself. And when I checked on TakeALOT, there was only one seller at the time who was selling, and then I'm like, this is a great one. This is a great product that I can hop onto. And at that time, it was a very, very good product because I was able to make a profit margin of 50% from the product. Why? Because there was very little competition at the time when I started, and I was not sourcing my products locally. I was buying my products from China, and I had to learn the entire concept through that one product that I was selling. And because remember, I was just starting out and I didn't have a mentor, I was doing everything literally by myself. I didn't have anyone who was showing me how to do things differently. I just thought that the way I'm doing things is the right way of doing things, right? And I kept on holding on to that one product until that one product was not working anymore. And that is another biggest learning that I learned in my 2 years experience or journey in the TakeALOT platform, to say that if that one product you're selling is not working for you, you are not, don't force to make that product work. If it's not working, drop it, move on to the next product. But biggest learning is that you need to upscale yourself, and you can't upscale if you're only sticking to one product or two or three or four. But we will get onto that in the other videos that I'm going to make, right? So that's the first thing that I wanted to talk about. So I don't buy my products locally. There are people that are making it way big on selling on TakeALOT through sourcing products locally. I don't do it that way because number one, I work full time, so it's very difficult for me to go out there and source for products. I don't have time to go source a product, especially if I have to do everything alone by myself. It's very difficult for me to source our products online locally, like using the local suppliers. I prefer to just go to the platform, check what I think is relevant at that time, um, go to Chinese websites, look for the products there, and then after finding the product, then list it. If no one is selling it at that time on TakeALOT, I then add a new product and then wait for TakeALOT to approve the product. Then when it's approved, I then list it under my store. That's how I've been doing it, and it's been working for the past 2 years. I source my products strictly from Alibaba. I even tried any other online platform where they sell products. And I found that the easiest way of doing it is just to have an agent that assist you with shipping products, because there are other suppliers that don't have agents, or rather they don't facilitate the shipping process. So you need to have someone that will be able to handle the shipping. So you basically purchase how I'm doing it. Basically purchase the product that I want from the supplier. The supplier then ships the product to my agent, and the agent ships the product to me. It's a bit of a lengthy process, and the whole process takes a bit of time. So when you are, and that's another thing which I think is a down to say, you need to plan your stock, your inventory very, very well, because it takes so long for the products to eventually get to you if you don't plan on time. And it makes your business run very slowly, and it's a very inefficient. Sometimes if you don't plan your stocks properly, it makes you run your business very inefficiently. So it's a process that works, but also you need to have money, because if you want to grow your store, you can't work on one product, which is what I did for the longest. And I did not make like a lot of money for the longest, because I was only holding onto one product. I think I'm all over the place now. I'm saying so many things at the same time. But let's move on to where I'm currently at the moment. Right now, I've got about 15 products that are listed on my store. I'm still doing this very much part time because I've got a full time, which still makes things difficult. It makes things difficult because you are not able to be on top of everything all the time. And if you want to be on top of everything all the time, you need to have time. You need to dedicate time for you to be able to run around and do all those things that needs your attention as a business owner and as a take a lot seller, right? So in the month of March, which marks my second year anniversary selling on Take a Lot, this month of March marks the month where I made my biggest revenue on Take a Lot. So it's been going up, down, and some of the things are very seasonal, some of the products are very seasonal. But in the month of March, I made revenue of 70,000 rands, and my average of my profit margin for all the products that I sell on my store, we average about 30% profit margin. So 30% of that money is what comes into my account as profits, right? And that's what I've been making. So I will go into details of everything and how I've been doing it. I'll try and break down so that you understand how I've been running my business for the past 2 years. But it has been moving very, very smoothly, with bumps along the way, and with bits of challenges. I mean, you cannot run a business and not experience challenges. So you are bound to experience challenges. Don't think that you're going to start and you're going to sell and things are just going to move smoothly. No, it doesn't work like that. You are definitely going to experience a lot of challenges. But if you were to ask me, can I still make it? Yes. E-commerce in South Africa is not, it's not saturated. It's not a saturated market yet. People are still trying to familiarize themselves with how they navigate shopping online and doing um, um, shopping online, or just purchasing products online, right? People are not yet inclined, or they're not yet um, comfortable and trusty when it comes to purchasing their products online. South African people still have a thing of wanting to feel a product, see the product, test the product before they can even take the product home or make that big purchase, which is totally understandable. I used to be that, but now I am a person who is just a go hard. I do everything online. So if you still want to start and you're asking yourself if it's still like a good business to venture into in 2025, you can go into this thing completely full time, and you can do this part time like I'm doing it. I'm doing it so strictly part time because I have a full time job. However, you can make money. If I'm able to generate revenues of plus 70,000 rands in a month, you too can do it. So I have now established a plan on how to scale up my business, because we've been running on very few products for the past couple of months. And now, in the month of March, like my 2 years anniversary, I had to do a lot of retrospection around my business, just to try and unpack and see what's working and what's not working, so that we can just try and bring it a different look. Because in the month of April, the target is to hit 100K monthly revenue. So 30% of that will be profits. Because I try to not sell anything that gives me profit of less than 30%. All right, I really hope you like this video. Please, if you've got any other questions that you'd like me to address in my next video, I'd greatly appreciate that you leave those questions on the comment section down below. I will answer the questions that you may have. And yeah, let's win. I think the pie is big enough for everyone. You just need to immerse yourself in the learning. And yeah, sourcing products is easy. There's YouTube is a wealth of it has a wealth of information. You just need to search what you want, and you will be good to go. So there is still an opportunity for you to also be onboarded, or for you to be part of it if you are interested. But yeah, please, I'd really appreciate feedback on how you found this video, if it was informative for you, um, and the things that you'd like for me to talk about in my next video. Thank you so much for watching.